I'm here with the Summit Project, and I am here with Robert and Delane Fugere, who are the parents of Sergeant First Class Shawn C. Dostie. First, thank you for inviting us into your home. We just want to talk a little bit about Shawn. We have his stone here, and his nephew had picked out that stone. Where did he get that stone from?
SMCC. It was from the beach. He went to college in South Portland.
Okay.
And he walked along the beach and on his downtime, and he hunted for a rock, and that's the one he happened to come across and liked, and that's the one he took.
Yeah, and that wasn't the first time. He had gone out there several times, correct? And
yes. Good.
So it's a beautiful stone. We're going to get that engraved, and we'll get that out on many hikes. And we have another stone from Kirk that also came from that same area, so it will be in good company. When a hiker carries that stone, what should they know about Shawn?
Should know he was a great father. Loved his kids and his wife. Loved his sister. Was really a great family man.
Took care of his men in the Army. He always did whatever he could to help them. I remember when they were both little, my Shawn and his sister. She was in the Girl Scouts, and she went and sold the Girl Scout cookies, and she had sold hundreds of boxes. And when they came in, I mean, there was just cookies everywhere. And he sat on the floor, and he helped her sort them all out, and he delivered them to her.
Oh, wow. Excellent.
He could pick on her, but he wouldn't allow anybody else.
That brotherly love that way.
Yes.
Yep. Excellent. And he enlisted pretty early. Enlisted right out of high school.
Yes, as a senior in high school in Illinois.
Yep.
I was stationed in St. Louis, Missouri. He decided he wanted to join the Army.
Yeah, and he was basically following in your footsteps also.
Yes.
You were a sergeant first class also.
Yes.
And that's what Shawn worked his way up to.
Yep.
And you had 26 years in the service, and Shawn was in for how long?
14.
14.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah. And he was infantry.
Yes, he was.
So he knows quite a bit about walking and miles and hiking and having a lot of weight on his back.
He also used to jump out of planes also.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was a paratrooper.
Yeah. Excellent. Very, very good. How about a funny story from Shawn? I know there's a lot. What's one or two you'd like to share with us?
We went when I was stationed in St. Louis. We went to Lake of the Ozarks for a weekend and went camping with some friends. And he decided he was going to get some firewood. So I told him, make sure you don't go deep in the woods. There's a lot of ticks.
Yep.
Of course, he didn't listen. He came back a little while later, covered with ticks, and says, do you have a flashlight and tweezers? So he went and proceeded to take them all off him.
Yeah, just couldn't listen to Dad.
No.
Dad can't know as much as I do.
No.
And I'm sure he didn't learn after that either.
I'm sure he didn't.
Yeah. And like you say, he was a good family man and looked after all his men.
Yes.
And we'll make sure that we look after Shawn, and we'll carry that stone on many tribute hikes, and that stone will be at MEPS, which was the same place that he came through, even though he enlisted in Illinois. You guys have been back here, and he was processed through MEPS.
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to tell us or say about Shawn?
He was a hard worker from the time I was a child. I always had a job.
Always.
Always. Newspapers.
Selling cards, anything he could.
Anything he could.
He was a bagger at the commissary when we lived in Illinois. He always said he'd take care of his family, and he ended up doing that.
Yeah. And always knew he was going to go into the military from early on?
No, I don't think so.
No, not really.
Not until we moved to Illinois, and I think he
It was
decided.
I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, I was too.
Excellent. Well, like I said, we'll get that stone up on many hikes, and we definitely appreciate your time. We'll make sure that Shawn is not forgotten, and we thank you for your service and sacrifice.
Thank you.
Thanks.